Never gives me good hints or tips in that bar. Never. Oh, this place! Right. I remember this place.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place.
We've
She
been here
said that
before.
the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Yeah, we've been here before. I thought the name was familiar when it was mentioned.
Father,
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
the Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs.
Do you have any clues?
If you want to learn more
Hints?
about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing
Right.
the holy word
To lay
from
my
us.
people.
How could
Yep.
they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened
maybe
always
not.
keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The
Okay.
theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Fine. We
Father,
will learn about the
I'm glad-
history. Ask about the creation of the village
Tell
of Eden.
me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsanegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
I mean, I can understand.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some
that's
of their
definitely a
legends
lawnmower.
must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villagers welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent the missionaries.
How is it going to
There
make
are
everything magically
still
alright?
frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug.
Hey,
A
he's this
highly
person who's going to try to
violent
force you
village
to
of heretics.
change your entire
But the
lifestyle.
other villages,
Accept us.
The more peaceful ones are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
Well, that
There are
sucks.
no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to
I
convert.
highly doubt it. Now
But
fuck
in
off
the
and get off
meantime,
this land.
We must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet,
I wouldn't consider living side by side when you're trying to force them to abandon their own ideals and take
I
yours.
must leave you. Goodbye.
You've got a very
may
skewed
the
perception of the
enlightened
world, sir.
always keep you in their divine blessing.
Yeah, whatever. Next. I don't like him. I don't like anybody from Tuleme, apparently. Our moral views are just far too different. Okay, you, speak up. Brother Virgil.
I am busy. If you have questions.
Ah, screw you. Eugenia!
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Does everybody think I have so much bloody time at my hands that I'm not doing important things? That their time is worth more than mine?
I
Ha!
talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed.
Why is it
under my
pronounced
supervision that
theologians?
the
I thought it was
research on
always
Saint Mateus is
theologians.
conducted.
Or have I been wrong my entire life? That shit just sounds way too weird.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Interesting.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously.
Hence why there was
If
no
I
sense
remember
of forced entry.
correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was
Aha.
guarding them that night.
Well,
Brother,
thank you for
come
these pieces of
here.
information.
Oh wait, hold up. I need
I'm
to ask
the
her
one
about
who should
Eden.
be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
I said we smash them all.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been
We'd never
developed
do
on the
that, don't
basis
worry,
of
guys.
St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them.
No
They were
shit.
afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Mateus. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. Thank you. I will let you work.
Brother Virgil, you've been a very naughty boy.
Greetings. De Sardet. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
No, you really mustn't.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Mateus, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it.
She's so diplomatic.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Mateus. But
Look
they
at this
were
dude
very
still just
reluctant
praying
to give
next to
any
us.
answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden.
Why did they
Some
help?
inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand
what
with our work.
relevance do they have
Well,
for the
thank you.
natives?
I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
He
What do you mean?
read the tablets.
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here.
And perhaps I
Our
did not
actions
say
on
what he
this
wanted
island
them
are
to.
justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Hello? What do you do now? Learn about the story of Eden. I mean, that's great, but was that really what I was doing next? Okay. I mean, just going to the site of where they were taken? No? Why do I need to talk to these people? Of what
Do you
relevance
have
do you
any
possess?
ideas about who stole the
Oh, okay.
tablet?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all this. There was a...
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure.
What
If
the-
these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back.
Is it just the surrounding area?
Necessary.
I want to investigate the theft of the tablets. Oh, it's because that dude was talking to me, that's why.
There's only one entrance, and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about these relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, we have to find their accomplice, the one that informed them, and who must be in the village.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village. Family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who's close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Sounds good to me. Guess we'll go talk about Eden first, since that's the one that's actively marked on my map, unless they changed which one I'm pursuing. God, they make it so difficult to bloody get anywhere in this game. How do I dismount? There we go. Hello? Chief Lair's abode. Oh, no loot. How singular.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader.
Hello.
That's great.
There
That's also
are
great.
Onol Manawi among what do you want
That's also
from me?
lovely. Here we go.
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god,
you guys are so
they leave us
smart.
alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vosges Tyrant. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages,
Yeah, I
nor
don't think the people here,
monsters,
Thélème,
but
are really
men,
going to care about you.
perhaps wiser than they are.
They're never going to see that. FYI.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer.
Indeed.
I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her. But things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Okay.
I have to go.
She's in the village,
so
yeah? So she should be
many
pretty
others.
close by.
I knew that the story
Wow.
would be more complex
Ouch.
than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Where is this woman? She is there. Hey guys, so it has been over a month since I last played Greedfall. It's been quite a time because there was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. What did I play before that? Oh, Arcade. Arcade Unchained. So yeah, now that I have more time up my sleeve. Let's get stuck back into GREEDFALL. I have the vaguest recollection of what we're doing here. It's totally my fault for putting it aside to play other games. Hello, Leaf. But I know we're speaking to this lady. I just don't quite remember why. Speak to Vindwal.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Nice hair.
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Accuse her of stealing tablets. Sheesh, that is... Sure.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of St. Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
Then who was
There's
it?
no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Who has the tablets then? Tell her that her help will allow the thieves to be spared.
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So if you do not want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
She gave him up pretty bloody quickly, quite frankly. Oh, she should have, like, lasted a bit longer than that. Okay, so how does this game work again? Ah, yes, map. Where? Oh, okay. Do not take the path to the left. Oh, that path you mean. We have to go the other way. Oh, this is the smiley face area. Right. Yeah, it's totally fast travel, because, you know, I can fast travel, yeah? How does... Oh, I have to go to... Oh, I have to go to a fire here and then go up. I'm pretty sure this world is smaller than I think it is at all times. So, let's just head on down, try and familiarize myself with the keys again. Oh, that's right. Remember, everybody's washing just out in the middle of nowhere. Find a way... Ooh, God. Find a way out. And then... Go this way. Oh no, creatures. Shit. How do I attack again? I don't remember. That's nice, but how do I focus on one in particular? Oh my god, I don't even remember how to attack. Okay, here's the thing. Awesome. That's great. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I fight again? Yeah, about this. Okay. So, 1 was my heal. 2 is the stasis. Okay. 3 is shadow burst. Oh, that's my attack when there are multiple people by me. That's right. Okay, and 5 was the mana potions, which I should really be drinking, but I just keep forgetting that they're a thing. Gotcha. Okay, well that was hella rusty, but, you know, it's a start. Can I really get through here? Really? Huh, so I can. Heh, how deceptive. Sorry, I'm still playing with my volume settings, don't mind me. Ah, who's attacking me?
And let's go!
Holy shit! Ow. How do I can block, can't I? Blocking's the thing. Oh shit, I was healed. Whoops. How do I target something? Oh, again I use stasis. I'm trying to get away so I can use the damn potion. Except this is no shit, buddy. I know this. I'm trying to take a potion to remedy this situation. Oh, is it a health potion? Oh, that's a bloody waste. Okay, so it's a health potion. Hey, I leveled up. Hold up. Potions. Oh, it's a health potion. Okay, that's not what I was wanting. I hoped I had magic potions. That. Major magic. Mana should do the job. Okay, let's put you on 6. How do I bind to 6? Yeah? Yeah. Although I would actually prefer them the other way around because I'm more likely to use magic than I am health since I have that healing ability. Okay, well, sure. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Getting back into the swing of things. How do I level? That is not leveling. That's leveling. What's that? That's just basic stats? Okay, cool. So, I'm sure there was a plan. What was the plan? I think I was doing these evenly. I think, in which case you are my next thing. Willpower. Increases maximum MP and spell duration. Attribute required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Yeah, okay, that must have been what I was getting. I'm gonna assume and hope. Sure. Willpower. And skills. Where does it look like I was going? Was I going this way? Storm? Yeah, that probably sounds about right. Which means I must be getting Whirlwind of Shadows. Allows much faster attacks with Shadow Missile. That's my standard attack, right? Shadow Missile is my standard attack, yes. So faster attacks. That's great. I go through my MP even quicker. Brilliant. Is it just 1 point? Okay, I need 3 points. Oh shit, I need 3 points. I'll lock that. That's a bit of a bitch. Okay, that's that. That's my inventory. Oh, but I can't get rid of it because it's the goldsmithing cross. I mean, I can keep it in my inventory and just change to that. Technically speaking. Okay, let's not get rid of the goldsmith gloves or I'm fucked. Ah, shoot. There we go. Okay. Yes. That's a thing. Boots. Armor goes down, but balance goes up. I don't really get what balance is. What the? Why are you so much better? That's awesome. Okay, at least magical resistance to poison resistance, but no one cares about that. Yeah, sure. Much better for me. What about everybody else? Do they want my cast-offs? No. And the boots. Your armor goes down. Nah, you just keep what you've got, honey. What about you? Ah! Hate this double-clicking business. Okay. Nope, we will stay as is, and that's all for equipped. No, I don't want to talk to you. I would just like to loot, please. Oh, got some bile happening. Beautiful. Were there any other bodies? I don't remember. Anyway, we're going north. Oh yes, some over here. Slowly getting the hang of it. Like, slower than I would like. Much, much slower than I would like. But I kind of am getting the gist of it. Can I turn game volume up, by the way? Nope, master volume is at maximum. Oh, that's a shame. It just seems so quiet on my end. All I can hear is my bloody voice. I can't hear anything in game. Anywho. Oh, quick save is a thing, yeah? Hey, quick save. I have to remember that you exist. I have to remember many, many things. Okay, so this is a campfire that I then turn through. Okay, whoops. Kind of missed my turn. Apparently. What? So it's up here? Wrong button. I'm sorry, wrong button. Controls usually jump in games. Don't judge me. Not you guys, the characters. Don't tell them the characters not to judge me. Okay, well you better get your shit together because we're about to probably go into a battle, which is going to suck.
Here's
so don't
the place
take the left
Vindwal
path.
indicated. The exiles must be near.
Does that mean you want to take
I
the
hope you
rightmost
don't intend
path
to
or
fight
just go
them.
straight? No, let's
They've
go
already
right.
had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't
I don't make the
worry,
rules,
we'll
they
be
take
discreet.
me.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap.
Well, there are
Do
multiple
it.
paths you could take.
What are you doing here?
I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of Saint Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not
Your
Freddy.
mother.
We will not give them back. We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their sacred stones.
Charisma, talk about his mother.
I know that you are seeking vengeance, but the priests will not be the only ones to suffer the consequences of your actions. Your mother helped you, and once they find out about it, she will pay the price in your place. Is that what you want?
No.
Hey!
She only told us which night we could come. They have no right to punish her for this.
I doubt the Ordo Luminous will care.
I know,
They
right?
will need someone to take the blame, and she's the obvious choice.
Very well. Take the stones and leave. All that's
interesting how
left to
these
do is to rejoin
horns,
the
these
Donea Extra
branch horns are growing out of your head. It is most peculiar. Where? Why are the tablets inside a dungeon? Just like, well, to be fair, I've already been in here, so... Oh no, they're just chilling. Thought they'd be inside, but they're not. Yay! So, oh, we'll go back to Eden. Oh, of course, I had to be the far side of Eden. Okay, we're going.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Don't worry, all is well. I managed to convince him to give me the tablets.
Ad Loredar, I did not believe my son to be so reasonable. You are giving me hope. I will go see
welcome.
him and tell him to find another clan. A
Pray for
place
the best.
to welcome him.
Yeah, probably for the best. Yay! Natives, reputation +1. What is our relationship with the natives? Friendly! Nice, nice. Suspicious. I mean, that one's a bit irritating, but these two, they can remain suspicious of me as much as they like. Sorry, she just caught us on the road back.